Hello there, YouTube. This is Caitey, and I'm here to help you unlimit yourselves. This is my weekly tarot energy report for the date of August 27th. Sorry, I had to get the proper date so that the intention setting for it is perfect. But yeah, for August 27th up to September 3rd, or September 2nd, Sunday, September 2nd. So Monday, August 27th to Sunday, September 2nd. Now, I have here 6 groupings that are going to correlate with whatever energy flow you might be resonating with in this next week. You can pick more than one group, but whatever ones you're called to, that is what you should go towards. I had some requests to put crystals over top of some of the cards, so I'm going to try that for this week and see how it works. Group 1 is this amethyst. Group 2 is this blue calcite. Group 3 is this mookaite jasper. Group 4 is this lepidolite, or lepidolite, however you want to say it. And group 5 is this tiger's eye. And group 6 is this green kyanite. So just meditate on whichever groups you resonate with. You can pick more than one, and obviously only go with whatever information you resonate with, as everybody is deeply in tune with their own intuition and what their own highest good and self is saying. So let's get started. I'm going to put the timestamps down below so that everybody can see exactly what group that they picked, and they can jump right to it if they would like to. So we're going to start with group 1. So group 1ers, you guys are the amethyst. Amethyst. So group 1 is all about some new things unfolding. We've got Yael here, and this angel sends us vitality. It allows goodness to flow through us. Sorry, English. So things are unfolding. There's brand new stuff happening with this card. Either we have like a renewed inner energy, or like wanting success, or we're in a new big important phase, or like maybe we have new ideas and creativity that are popping up. But this is all about brand new stuff unfolding. Now, with that, we got the natives. This is the Kabbalah Angel deck. I've got the Native Spirit card with you guys, and this is the Flowing River. So this is going to be about, with whatever this new energy is that's unfolding, you're going to flow with it. Everything falls into place. So like, let go and let the flow go with the flow of the river. Just let yourself be taken away to where you need to be. Enjoy the things that are happening around you, and don't try to control too hard. Now, this could be a shadow aspect of this group number 1. Maybe things are going really, really great and flowing really easy for you, but maybe they're not. And that's because you're trying too hard to control things, and you're being rigid and not letting things work out the way they should, being kind of like a dictator, maybe having like a superiority complex, or being super demanding or arrogant or intimidating. We know this too because we have Isis, and she's all about leadership. And so whatever role you're falling into, it's like I said, unfolding into a new place for you. But if you're not going with the flow of just like allowing things to unfold the way that they need to, then you're being, like I said, controlling and sort of a dictator. She's the Egyptian mother goddess, and her name means throne, and she generates a loving and trusting leadership. So her goal is to honor everybody and to find balance. So she brings with her like integrity and structure and interdependence, and she's very approachable. And these are all the positive sides of group number 1. So when you're falling into alignment, people are going to be coming to you, trusting you, and allowing you to take on some of their or let you have some of the direction. Don't be too overbearing with whatever it is that's like I said, unfolding, because that's going to bring you into the role of sort of being like a dictator and being too overbearing and controlling. So there's that fine balance that you're going to be searching for, group number 1. All right, so that's what we got for number 1. Number 2 is this blue calcite. So group number 2. All right. Group number 2, you also have some new things coming, but in a different sense. We've got the sun, Caitey. Caitey liberates our inner generosity and joy. And this one's going to be about tapping into your inner self, because we've got the inner generosity and joy right here with this, right? And then we also have the dream traveler. And this is a really good representation of being a channel for spirit, trusting your intuition and guidance from ancestors. It's important to pay attention to your dreams. I'm thinking maybe you've got some like big type of dreams that have to do with helping the collective or falling into alignment with your purpose with the collective. Because then we have this Buddhist bodhisattva goddess, Tara, and she's about serenity. But she literally is the mother of liberation, and she teaches people how to transmute their internal pain into a more positive healing energy that's going outward. And she holds compassion, and she's very calm and centered, and she's about meditation and transcending our own beliefs and a psychic connection. And if it's the shadow side of this, can be being uncentered, unbalanced. So if you're not paying attention to your dreams, or you're not listening to like the inner parts of yourself, then you're basically going to be feeling super blocked. So this is all about trusting your intuition and your insights. You have all these answers that are deep down within you. All you need to do is dig for them if you need them. Like I said, quiet yourself with meditation to remove some of those blocks. Pay attention to your dreams. But your worries can be over. You just have to know that you can trust that inner knowingness. You don't have to worry. We have our trust in our higher self and trust in the divine, and everything is going to play out the way that it needs to. So that is group number 2. Now we're going to move on to group number 3 with the Mookaite Jasper. So group number 3, this one is, we've got Hakamaya, which is all about wisdom. Now, this card, wisdom, this is about tapping into our inborn intuition and knowing the right things to do. It's sort of like the Hermit, but for this angel card, or this angel deck, right? It can be retreating inwardly, but in a good, positive way, sort of like knowing that you need to take a step back and take time for yourself. And that makes sense to get this card, because for our native spirit card, we have Spirit Keeper of the North. And this is about contemplation. This is turning within, connecting with our ancestors, meditating. It can also be about mending relationships and forgiving. This is like the dark night of the soul. This is the cold point in our life and of the year. And so it's telling us to basically like release and let go and kind of align with the mind, body, and the spirit. Take that time to tap in and see what it is that you really, really need. Your intuition can tell you. And, you know, maybe it's about forgiving somebody, or maybe also, too, there's a fear of letting go of some of these certain things, these patterns, because they just feel comfortable. Because we have Baba Yaga, who is a Slavic old grandmother who is like tough as nails. And she's basically coming in telling you, like, grab the bull by the horns. She has no sympathy for excuses or for someone that's just like half-hearted or easily offended. Those are the shadow sides of this card, right? If we're being like tactless or insensitive or cruel or stubborn, maybe lazy, or not having willpower, or like procrastinating, or like being dramatic, difficult. So these are all the shadow things, but if we are on the positive side, we can be fearless, bold, getting to the point. Whatever you need to say, if it's with somebody else or if it's to yourself, say it and do it. Don't make excuses. Don't procrastinate. This is the time for you to, as it says, take the bull by the horns. Don't be offended. Don't be offended that don't take offense. Don't be afraid that you're gonna hurt somebody else, and don't get offended yourself. Just do what you need to do for yourself. Tap into that inner wisdom, that inner knowing. Take some time, pull back, hermit a little bit in a good way so that you can reflect. That's what this one's telling you guys, group 3. All right, so now we're going to move on to group 4. This is the lepidolite, however you want to say it. Oh man, all right. So this is all about radical change. But this can be a tough card, because this can mean sometimes that we don't want things to change, so it becomes radical because the universe is making us make the changes. It's like, no, this needs to happen. So it kind of turns our world upside down, and things can be a little bit chaotic and a little bit messy. Sometimes there's like misunderstandings between us and other people, or there's like some resentment that's being held on there. And this card is letting us know that the breakthrough and the collapse is good, that this needs to happen, that there's going to be like a phase of separation or like fear maybe, but this is the time to come to the point of healing these old wounds, right? Because we've got here the peace pipe, and this is exactly like how it sounds. It's like sitting in the circle and smoking the peace pipe. This is mending bridges. This is helping others. This is really coming into a place where you're helping other people get through the things that they need to get through. And maybe there was, like I said, some resentment or some maybe just like some difficulty with where you're at with this radical change, this like difficulty that you're just not feeling, or maybe you're fearing, oh my goodness, English, feeling fearful about this change because it's just a new part of you that you don't really know. I'm feeling like maybe there's some walls that have been put up that you feel like it would be too much to be vulnerable and to like let your walls down to help others in these certain situations. But it's that timing to do that, because we have here Kuan Yin also, which is all about compassion. So she's a Buddhist goddess, and she's all about compassion and empathy and having mercy for the world. This is what she's here to do, is to help others. So this is really encouraging you to tap into that side of yourself of helping others do the things that they need to do. In the shadow side, you know, you could be like martyr complex or self-righteous, or like being really insensitive to others, or uncaring or enabling, or just not forgiving or cold-hearted. So there is the shadow side to it, but embracing the forgiving and loving and compassionate side where you help others to, like I said, mend their side of the bridge, and really help others to heal while you are healing yourself. And this is going to be different for you. You may not like it. You may be used to keeping those walls up, but it's what needs to happen. So keep that in mind. All right, that's group number 4. And group number 5, we have the Tiger's Eye. All right, group number 5. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Raziel, creative power. All right. So this is all of the universe being fertile and creative, the birthing of new ideas. It could be the birthing of something literal or creative, just anything, something new that's being creative. It's you standing up for yourself with confidence. Maybe you fell in love Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you're looking for distractions or looking for a way out. But something new is being born. And it's a great mystery. The Native Spirit card is basically telling you that you have to have faith and know that you're being divinely guided and know that you're exactly where you need to be. Whatever this beginning is, or maybe it's even an ending too, because right here we've got Kali, which is endings and beginnings. She's a savage. Kali is such a savage. So her Sanskrit name, she's a Hindu goddess, stands for, it means time. So basically, this is telling you like the time has come. Either let go of whatever it is that you need to let go, give it to your higher power, to your higher self, allow that to be passed off because you are like ready for this new cycle, or allow whatever is being birthed to be born. Because on the shadow side, this can be like denial of an ending, or like denial of a beginning, having resistance, or really just holding on to something that no longer serves us. But in the positive side to it, it's all the opposites of those things. It's like our destiny, our fate, karmic timing. Things are just like opening up. Our ego is dying. We're being reborn spiritually. So we have to trust that, though, that what's happening is happening in the order that it's supposed to be. You're exactly where you need to be. If you're like looking for a sign to want to know if you're right where you need to be at, this is it. You are right where you need to be at. So let those creative things, whether it's literal creations or creative manifestations or ideas or whatever it is that's being born or birthed, let that come to fruition. Let that come up. Let the old stuff die and let the new stuff come to light. All right, so that's group number 5. So now we're going to move on to the Kyanite, group number 6. All right, group number 6. Ooh, okay. Magic man. Lahail, this provides us with the joie de vivre. That's the joy of life. So this is basically telling us, this is tapping into like a channel of positive energy to help us carry on to some things that we need to. It's sort of like oh my gosh, today I cannot speak. Tapping in and channeling our childlike energy. This is really getting to the core of like who we are and just really feeling centered in that. We have like all the elements working in our benefit. Everything is in our favor. We have like new things that are opening up for us. We have a magical attraction to us. Like maybe we want to know it all. We have like a child's like idea of life and just a very playful spirit. And then our native spirit card is Spirit of the Water, which is telling us to honor our emotions and honor our childlike nature. Be uninhibited and childlike. Maybe you need to like purify yourself or your like mind, body, spirit, or your like physical place around you. But trust your hunches, trust your intuition. Your spirit guides or your higher self can guide you, will guide you. But you're like in a place of being on point right now where you're like tapped into that internal flow of childlike joy and energy. And then we've got Amatersa. But she's about inner beauty. So really like honoring that inner divine light, that childlike inner nature. Her name means, I guess, or represents shining in heaven. She's a Japanese Shinto sun goddess. Let your light shine. Be beautiful. Radiate. Shine bright. Don't let anybody dim your light. Just keep shining. Keep doing your thing. Don't be obsessed with yourself. That's the shadow side. Vanity, obsessiveness, shallowness, narcissism, feeling ugly, not like honoring your true beautiful self. So a child, is able to see things through different eyes. So tap into those childlike eyes. Get that inner magic and re-tap in with life. to get that joy de vivre, that genuine joy of life. And you'll be feeling good this week, that's for sure. All right, group number 6. So that's what I got for you. I enjoyed doing this, and I hope that all of you got something out of it with the groups that you picked. Again, this is only what resonates with you, take with you. Everything else, please leave it alone. You don't have to take it all with you, just what feels right. And I will be doing another energy report next Monday. And my hope is to continue to grow as you all grow. And I'm still continuously posting regular videos as well as the tarot videos. So just keep updated with my channel if you hit the like button, or hit the like button if you like this. Hit the subscribe button and the notification button if you want to continue to get readings and different things from me. I really appreciate your support, and I honor all of you guys, and I appreciate you coming to my channel and tapping in, and I'm signing off now. Thank you so much. See ya.